Spotify's advertising up 40%. The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. Spotify released their Q4 21 financial results. Total monthly active users grew 18% year-on-year and ad revenue grew 40%. The company fell back into operational loss, though, losing $44 million in the quarter, and they expect to lose $75 million this quarter. SiriusXM released their Q4 21 financial results. The Pandora segment, which includes the company's podcasting, saw ad revenue increasing by 30% year-on-year. UK radio audience figures released earlier today says that UK radio has its biggest ever audience at 49.5 million. However, the average Brit listens for 18 hours a week, down from 20 hours almost 10 years ago. The research methodologies have changed. Hindenburg is supporting the Kasama Labs podcast training platform. Registration for that has been extended to tomorrow. PRX and Futuro Media have announced an expanded content partnership, and The Economist writes about podcast content moderation. In People News, Rosie Squires has joined Mamma Mia as editorial director. She was head of digital content at ARN. Melody Teh has been promoted to editor at Mamma Mia. She was deputy editor and has been at Mamma Mia for 3.5 years. And Juan Gallardo has joined Podimo as country manager for Spain. He was head of Spain for Uber. And in podcast news and in new season, The Experiment focuses on spam, not unwanted email, but the meat thing in a can. The show is produced by The Atlantic and WNYC Studios and starts a little unexpectedly in the Philippines. What would you choose for your last meal? Rachel Bell has now made 121 episodes asking people like William Shatner and Betsy Johnson, and then researching the history and culture of the dish chosen. Macaroni cheese for us, thanks, or maybe a decent pizza. Today, podcasts are a part of life, but the entire medium was nearly strangled in its infancy by a patent troll. How to Fix the Internet has Mark Maron and his producer Brendan McDonald telling never-before-shared details of the battle to save podcasting. From EFF, the podcast also discusses what we can do in the future to protect innovation and fix the broken patent system. I'm a member of EFF. This week, 2SER's Fourth Estate looks at podcasting with an interview with Siobhan McHugh from the University of Sydney and Podnews' editor, James Cridland, that's me. It may initially contain traces of Rogan, but it does quickly move away from that to talk about much nicer things. And from the team that brought you S-Town and Serial, the Trojan Horse Affair launches today. S-Town's Brian Reed and journalist Hamza Syed investigate a mystery at the heart of a scandal that rocked Britain. Has an entire country been duped? And that's the latest from our newsletter. For all the links, we're at podnews.net.